Honorable President, distinguished delegates, my name is Delia Ferreira Rubio, and I am the chair of Transparency International. I appreciate very much the opportunity to speak to you today, as well as the space given to civil society to participate in other CoSP plenaries and side events. We welcome the progress you have made so far in UNCAC discussions and the hard-won UNCAC political declaration, and yet it has been too slow. Bold, decisive, and urgent action is needed to curb illicit financial flows, to enforce against foreign bribery, to counter the plundering of states through grant corruption, and to stop undue influence from undermining politics. Without more determined action, we may see downward trend into increasing lawlessness, insecurity, instability, and more human suffering. There are increasing efforts to prevent NGOs from attending CoSP sessions as observers. At this CoSP session, Transparency International Georgia has been excluded. We hope that by the time you hear this pre-recorded statement, state parties will have reversed the objections and initiated a process to establish guidelines and procedural fairness for objections. Of greater concern is the shrinking civic space around the world. Increasingly, activists suffered harassment and intimidation, or worse, are put in jail or even murdered. The COVID crisis has also provided cover for public officials to collude with special interests and for states to expand executive powers and intensify repression, including against those who investigate and expose corruption. Let us be clear. When we talked about civil society's role in the fight against corruption, we are not only talking about Article 13 of UNCAC. That role is based on fundamental rights and freedoms laid out in binding international instruments. Corruption is a human rights issue. It is not only the cause which facilitates human rights violations, but is often synonymous with them. Respect for human rights and remediation of the violations caused by corruption are an integral part in the anti-corruption agenda, and anti-corruption activists and investigators are human rights defenders. This conference has the duty to ensure a strong follow-up on UNCAC obligations and UNCAC's political declaration commitments. And individual states should ensure they have the strongest possible anti-corruption system in place. Our common future depends on it. Thank you for the opportunity to share these views with you.